If you want to age with less fear and more control, there are 5 changes that begin to appear around 80, whether people talk about them or not. Knowing them early doesn't shorten life. It actually helps you protect your independence, clarity, and calm. Most seniors feel these shifts, but don't understand what's happening. And that uncertainty causes more stress than the changes themselves. Aging past 80 is not about sudden decline. Science shows it's about gradual biological shifts that can be guided, softened, and managed when you respond wisely instead of resisting them. Let's talk about what really happens and what you can do alongside each change. 1. The body loses fast recovery, not strength. One of the first noticeable changes after 80 is that the body recovers more slowly. Muscles, joints, and even energy levels still work, but they need more time. Research shows muscle protein synthesis slows with age, meaning soreness or fatigue lasts longer, even if strength is still present. The actionable shift here is pacing, not stopping. Shorter activity sessions with deliberate rest protect mobility better than pushing through. Feel how your body relaxes when you stop before exhaustion instead of after it. This strategy preserves strength far longer than forcing intensity. 2. Balance becomes a daily skill, not an automatic one. After 80, balance relies more on attention than reflex. Studies show the inner ear and nerve signaling slow, which is why sudden movements feel less stable. This isn't weakness, it's timing. The simple adjustment is mindful movement. Slow turns, controlled standing, and pausing before steps retrain the brain. Try standing still for 10 seconds before walking and notice how your center steadies. This small pause reduces falls more effectively than rushing. 3. The brain filters noise less efficiently. Many seniors notice that busy environments feel overwhelming. Neuroscience explains this clearly. The aging brain processes background noise less selectively, which increases mental fatigue. The micro-hack is intentional quiet. Even 10 minutes of low sound time daily allows neural recovery. Sit comfortably, let your breath slow, and notice your mind settling. This habit supports memory and focus without effort. Albert Einstein once said, "The monotony and solitude of a quiet life stimulates the creative mind. That quiet becomes more valuable with age." 4. Emotional sensitivity increases for a reason. After 80, emotions often feel closer to the surface. Brain imaging shows reduced emotional suppression with age, meaning feelings register more clearly. Instead of resisting this, acknowledge emotions gently. Naming them lowers stress hormones. Feel your chest soften when you allow emotion instead of bracing against it. This actually protects heart and brain health over time. 5. The body responds more strongly to small habits. Here's the surprising part. After 80, small habits matter more, not less. Research on aging shows consistent routines have outsized impact on sleep quality, mood, and stability. Tiny rituals, same wake time, same walk hour, same evening wind down, signal safety to the nervous system. Notice how your body relaxes when the day feels predictable. Aging past 80 doesn't mean losing control. It means responding with wisdom instead of force. In the next part, we'll explore how these changes can actually become advantages and how seniors who thrive after 80 use them to their benefit. Now that you understand the changes that naturally appear after 80, the most important shift is this. Thriving at this stage of life is less about resistance and more about cooperation with the body. Science consistently shows that seniors who adapt their rhythms rather than fight them maintain independence and mental clarity for longer. One powerful change after 80 is energy arriving in waves instead of staying constant. Mitochondrial efficiency declines with age, which means stamina is no longer steady throughout the day. Many people mistake this for weakness, but it is simply a timing issue. The practical adjustment is to identify your strongest 2-hour window and protect it. Use that time for walking, thinking, or social connection. Feel how much lighter movement feels when it aligns with your natural peak instead of pushing against fatigue. Another shift is slower information processing paired with deeper understanding. Reaction speed decreases, but reasoning and pattern recognition often remain strong. Studies on cognitive aging show older adults excel at judgment and emotional wisdom. The micro-hack here is reducing speed pressure. Give yourself permission to respond more slowly. Notice how clarity improves when the brain is not rushed. This protects confidence and reduces anxiety. After 80, hydration signals weaken, meaning thirst is felt later than the body actually needs water. This contributes to dizziness, confusion, and low energy. A simple solution is habit-based hydration. Drink a small glass of water at the same times each day, regardless of thirst. Feel how mental sharpness improves when hydration becomes automatic rather than reactive. Another quiet change is reduced sensory feedback from the feet and hands. Nerve signaling slows, which affects grip and walking awareness. Research shows textured surfaces and barefoot time on safe. Flooring improves sensory input. Try standing on a textured mat or grass and notice how your balance subtly improves as feedback returns to the brain. There is also a shift in how the brain responds to stress. Older nervous systems take longer to return to calm after stimulation. That is why sudden noise, arguments, or rushed environments feel more draining. The most effective adjustment is longer recovery, not avoidance. After stimulation, sit comfortably, lengthen your exhale, and feel your heartbeat settle. This trains faster nervous system recovery over time. Perhaps the most meaningful change after 80 is greater sensitivity to meaning. Research in aging psychology shows older adults experience deeper well-being from small, meaningful moments rather than constant activity. This is not loss, it is refinement. A short daily reflection, a quiet prayer, a handwritten note, or time in sunlight becomes deeply nourishing. Feel how these moments steady your mind and soften your body. Aging does not take away value, it concentrates it. When you respond to these changes with understanding, the later years become calmer, clearer, and more grounded. Implement just a few of these gentle adjustments and notice how your days feel steadier, your movements more confident, and your mind more at ease over time.